Drivin Ivan here, and look at this. Isn't it cool looking? You know it's cool looking. It's rare in America, even kind of rare in Europe, and I have a huge story with this car. My love affair with this car started in the last century, but I'm going to tell you that story later. So smash that like button and subscribe. I am going to show you all about this Fiat Coupe. So let's get going. Look at this beauty. Just look at the lines on this, the character lines front and the character lines rear, and this sort of I don't know what to say except maybe Maserati Ghibli or Shamal sort of rear wheel treatment. Look at the beautiful, beautiful rear lights, and it's just got so much character everywhere you look. The Fiat Coupe. I just love the cars that are not sold in America. I've been importing them myself. My Fiat Barchetta is an example of that, MGF. But I love cars that aren't available in America and yet are super, super Euro and stylish. And wow, look at these headlights. I mean, it doesn't really get too much more stylish than this. This is a car that has a presence. It's a car that has style. And you would think that it's Pininfarina, but, well, it is partly Pininfarina. But this Pininfarina badge is a bit tricky because, well, I'm going to show you what part is Pininfarina right now, actually. But I don't know. I kind of want to just walk around it and stare at it some more because it's just beautiful from every angle. What do you guys think? Don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know what you think of this review and this car. Wow. So incredibly cool. Always stylish, even the way you open the door. Look at that. This is what was designed by Pininfarina. That's right, the interior, not the exterior. That was designed by Fiat Centro Stile, their central style department, and they had a little competition with Pininfarina. And, well, Pininfarina ended up designing it, but they went with the Fiat Centro Stile design ultimately, and the Pininfarina design actually became the Peugeot 406 Coupe. So here we have the Fiat Coupe, and it's gorgeous inside and out. Look at this cool sort of, I don't even know what you'd call it, just a very colorful sort of insert into the seat. Lots of bolstering here. Italian style everywhere, I would say. And wow. Always the colored dashes in Fiats. My Barchetta has that too. Fiat 500. Check out all of my Fiat car reviews. Search Drivin Ivan in any car. But I do own Charlie Sheen's Fiat 500, so that's a cool video to watch. And you have a 5-speed manual. Outside mirror controls here. Your windows there. Look, little coin holder, charger, and very, very nice, easy to use cooling, heating, ventilation system, and other lights and things like that for the door locks. Glove box, there you go. Whoop. And oh, wow, that exterior body color is so cool, isn't it? He did convert the gauges here, the owner, to miles per hour, actually. And it does show the accurate miles on this car, which is 40,000, probably about 70,000 kilometers or so, but 40,000 miles. Red line of 7,000, and all the gauges that you need. You got your temperature, you got your fuel, and over here, a couple more there, your gas gauge. And my eyes are terrible these days. But anyway, sporty gauges, and this boost gauge too is super, super cool. Yes, this is a 16-valve turbo. In fact, let's see the engine in a second after I show you. Well, you got to see the storage in the side there. And you also have to see that it does have back seats. It's a coupe, and that means cut in Italian, so it is shorter than the sedan, but it still has 4 seats, up to 5 maybe. And there you have it. Really nice design. And yes, that's Pininfarina. Certainly show you the trunk too. So yeah, this car came from Duncan Imports. We do a lot of JDM stuff. Nice large trunk though. I don't think, do you actually have a pass through here? I'm not so sure about that, but so much for skis. But nice large trunk actually, and well, just again, the rear treatment on this is, you know, you can look again because it's so beautiful. The Fiat badge, the classic Fiat badge, and look at this beautiful, beautiful gas cap there. Awesome. Okay, another look at that wheel structure. These are Mazda wheels actually. Did not come with the stock wheels, he said, but he put these on to be a little bigger, a little more stylish. And hey, I like them. And Mazda has a bit of zoom, and they are, in my opinion, the kind of the modern Lotus brand, who kind of simplifies and adds lightness to their cars. But yeah, very cool, Mazda. This does actually pass through, and then you have the spare tire and jack and all that sort of safety equipment below that you need in Europe there. It actually says 80 kilometers per hour, which is about 50 roughly. Countdown to ignition, here we are. What we have here is a 2-liter 16-valve turbo making 190 horsepower, 218 pound-feet of torque, so it's pretty torquey. There was a 20-valve 5-cylinder too, and you know, it really was, they said it was the fastest front-wheel drive car at the time. I'm not sure if that was with a different engine, but it's pretty quick, 0 to 60 in like 6.8, 140 miles per hour. So really nice 16-valve turbo, and you know, Italian engines, they're made of spaghetti. All right, let's get it out on the road and see what's what. I'll tell you my story all about it. Can't wait. Smash that like button and subscribe. Well, now I'm out and about in the Fiat Coupe. The shift throws are, they're certainly not short and snicky, but stick feels good. Clutch effort is very light, and yeah, it's really a get in it and just drive it sort of cool Italian vehicle. Pretty easy to drive actually, and wow, how thrilling to be in the US driving a Fiat Coupe. Now, I looked at many of these and thought about importing them. I never really found the right one. One was red. In fact, the first car I drove in Italy, after not being in Italy since I fell in love with this, was a red Fiat Coupe, and that was at a dealership, and they just wanted a little bit too much money, in my opinion, for that car. So that wasn't one that I bought. And then I drove another one in the city that was burgundy actually, and that one I guess I could have bought, but probably not as mechanically sound as this one. The owner has done a lot of upgrades. He's checked everything. He's dotted the I's and crossed the T's, and really made it quite good. Parts availability for these cars, surprisingly not too bad. Some parts can be tough. Of course, body parts, if you have to get them from Italy, is terrible. But I imported my Fiat Barchetta, and actually ran over something in the road that I thought I would clear, and I had to get an oil pan for it. And that wasn't even that bad, honestly. So, you know, there were, I think, close to 80,000 of these built. So, and of course, other Fiat parts are shared. So, engine and sort of those parts shouldn't be too tough. But driving something like this, that's just so exotic and just rare for America. You know, it's great. And let's see what we got here. Maybe press into it a little bit. Oh yeah, when you get above 3 there, it really takes off, and it's nice. Woo. All right, let's give it a little fast 0 to 60 run here. Oh yeah, a little bit of torque steer, as you'd expect from a super torquey Italian engine, but definitely feel that Fiat aliveness and brake, turn in here. It's definitely perfect for spirited driving. Brakes are actually surprisingly good for a car of this era, and all in all, it's definitely it's definitely a Fiat. It's fun to drive, and again, it's all about that styling. You're just never gonna see another one in the US, very rarely anyway, and everybody looks at this car and, you know, how can you not like it? It just makes a statement. It's bold. So roll my window up here so you can hear me maybe a little better. But yeah, my love affair with this car started in 1999. I was playing guitar at Club Med, and I met lots and lots of cool people from all around the world, and sometimes I've traveled and hung out with them in different areas where they live. And in this case, my friends, brother and sister, lived in the Italian Alps, and also around Milan, basically, but northern Italy. And so I went to visit them, and he was driving a yellow Fiat Coupe. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. So the fact that we can now have these in America with the 25-year import rule, it's amazing. And the yellow one just really stands out to me. They come in all sorts of colors, blue and red, and you know, I like the blue one, of course. All my cars are blue if I get to pick them, but this one just really stands out to me for that reason. And I have very fond memories of it from back in that day. And so it's such a thrill to be driving this. I do teach you how to import a car, so check out my Fiat Barchetta review and my MGF. Yeah, I even drove it on the Nürburgring. But let me get you through these twisties now too. Look at this. Oh, this is so good. Yeah. I actually know these roads pretty well. So it's good to be driving a car where you know the roads. Yeah, turbo boost gauge, so awesome. So, yeah, importing a car, definitely an experience. Actually, I'll also show you how to license a car over in Germany. That's my MGF that I drove on the Nürburgring, but this one would be good on the Nürburgring, certainly. Oh, wow. There's that boost gauge going, and you can feel it. Pretty instant response when you're above 3,000. Maybe a little laggy at the bottom, but you definitely want to be above 3,000 in this one. But as I was saying, such an incredibly beautiful car, and rare in the US. Really ticks all the boxes for me. Again, I love convertibles, so I bought the Fiat Barchetta, and you know, this Fiat Coupe has certainly been on my list for quite some time. So I just love these cars. I love these 90s Fiats, Lancias, Alphas. So check out all of my import reviews. The Jetta G26 I just got, that's a pretty cool car. And I have another Fiat Barchetta that's actually for sale. That Jetta is for sale too. I have some cool cars for sale right now. Maybe even an Alpina B7, that's what I drove today over here. But the Fiat Coupe, beautiful styling, and just rarity, and that really fun to drive quality that all Fiats seem to have, especially from this era. And this car, you drive it, it doesn't drive you. Yes, it's front wheel drive, but it's predictable, and you can certainly induce oversteer by lifting off. They've certainly gone to great lengths to make sure that you don't get that much torque steer, even with the huge front wheel drive power. And it's just a really nice balanced car, stylish. I think, you know, with the exclusivity and the rarity, I don't know how you could not want one of these if you like Italian cars. So I am impressed with this Fiat Coupe. It really satisfies that really long time yearning to drive one of these in the United States. Like I said, I drove a couple in Europe, but that's a different ball of wax altogether. And you know, this is a special car, and that 25-year rule makes it possible to bring these in now. And so you know, I think you're going to start to see more and more of them, and I hope you'll watch my video to show you really how to do it. And again, search any car in Drivin Ivan. I have been reviewing a lot of cool cars lately. I just did a video on Enzo Ferrari's feuds and all of the cars that they have spawned. So that's a cool video. I have reviewed the ISO Revolta, and it's like an Italian Corvette, that is, 4-seat Corvette. And I have reviewed the Ferrari Mondial, the Ferrari 365 GTC4. That's the 4-cam 550 Maranello, 308 in the past, and the Roma as well. Lot of Italian car reviews. You certainly should check out my Fiat 126 Martini livery. That's a cool review. And also, what else? So many Fiat reviews, all sorts of Fiats, including my Charlie Sheen Fiat that I was talking about earlier. Check that one out. But again, thank you so much for watching. Do check out my disc golf videos, my literal video for Chris Isaac's Wicked Game, Beatles in London and Liverpool, Banksy's art in Bristol, Andy Warhol's art in Pittsburgh, and Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris, Jimi Hendrix's Life and Death and Lady Friends in London, and definitely that Beatles in London and Liverpool, because I see an actual real Beatle. Thank you so much for watching this review of the 1995 16-valve turbo Fiat Coupe. I am Drivin Ivan, and I'm going to hop out and show you one more time this beauty, just because it's so beautiful, and I want you to see it again. Thanks for watching. Fiat Sentra Stilo. Not Pininfarina, except inside. Thanks for watching. I'm Drivin Ivan.